videos. It's your boy Shin Ryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel video. Alright, so kit, we're also going to be trying here. Typically, as I do when it comes to recording, we typically have one video that kind of like on the kit, and then we have another video that kind of takes us through the actual analysis going forward. We'll try our best to make sure that regardless of how long the video is, we'll give it as much details as it deserves, and we'll go right ahead and of course let you guys know what I feel about the character. So, alright, so Abel, he is a tank like regular Abel, and he is a Thunder faction tank. 5-4. When we're looking at the update, kind of works with character, so we're going to see how it works. Maybe there is a reason why there isn't. Basically, shield. Right ahead. The speed as well, and of course round it up with the analysis. So let's go ahead and let's go to the passive. When attacked, unleash the whirlwind that strikes targets in an area 5 times, dealing damage equal to 135% of attack, triggering for 12 seconds. So this looks like a bit of a counter. Alright, so as he gets hit, he's gonna throw whirlwind back that was sort of like deal some damage back. It's almost like he's returning some damage that is being dealt. It's kind of like target. So it's like an AoE. So even if it's just one person, everyone's gonna get hit, and this would happen once every 12 seconds. So if you have the first person hit him, then no, it's not gonna pretty much occur again until 12 seconds as it elapses. Okay, so now unless you whirlwind with the first normal attack after battle starts. So when you battle starts, when is it the first normal attack? We're talking about his first now attack, and it's with the first normal attack. But you know what? Obviously we're not talking about combos here. This is a normal attack is going to occur based on turns, and if he has a high speed, obviously he's going to be one of the early starters. But if he doesn't have a high speed, then we'd also easily be able to tell for sure if he was one that delivered the whirlwind or it was somebody else. The good thing is that this trigger interval drops to 10 seconds once you get level 3, which you should easily get to once you add your characters to your the level itself. When you boost it up, why is this stuff getting off my head? Let's confirm what it is again. The limit break. Yeah, once you add the character to your limit break, it should easily climb up to that level. And at level 4, upon triggering, grant all friendly fighters one stack of a shield that can block damage one time. The shield lasts for 8 seconds and stacks up to 10 times. This is nice because I was actually worried about the defense factor there. We know that what he's given currently is a counter, but now we're not going to worry about just dropping the whirlwind. We're also going to get some protection from the character, so that kind of gives it a little bit of edge over the original Abel. And you guys know he's one of the best tanks around there. He does his job effectively, all right, as a protector. So let's go over to the first combo, and it says summon a whirlwind that strikes enemies in an area 5 times, dealing damage equal to 475% of attack. After unleashing this skill, increase healing rate by 35% for 12 seconds. So you're gonna be throwing damage and also healing your characters at the same time. This is nice. The damage increases to 546% of attack on level 2, and after unleashing the skill, you increase the healing rate by 50% for 12 seconds once you get to level 3. That should be something that you should be aiming at achieving if you are serious about using the character. Like I said before, add them to a limit break, and then pretty much you're going to skip to the current level unless you're obviously a newbie. Then obviously you guys will have to build your character up to get to the level that would hit level 3. All right. Is C1. Okay, it says says charge whirlwind power, then launch a fierce strike at the nearest enemy, dealing damage equal to 330% of attack. When the charging begins, obtain 2 stacks of a shield that can block damage one time. This is what I like, because typically when it comes to racking up a combo, if you have a well balanced squad, your support and your tank are the ones you want to be occupying to use the C1 slot for. That's what you want to use it for. It's a little bit different with regards to Goken, because with Goken you do get the chance to do an attack, but you miss out on a chance to stack up on, the what's the keyword again? I don't know why it's got on my head. Something thunder. All right, I'm just trying to explain something real quick here. So, Steel Thunder. Okay. Um, so you miss out on a chance of stacking up Steel Thunder. You get Steel Thunder from your regular combo and from the C2, right? You can see here, gain 2 Steel Thunders upon this, but this one you don't get any Steel Thunder. You just kind of like exhaust the Steel Thunder that you actually have accumulated, right? So that's just pretty much where it is. This is where I've not been. I wish this is where I'm not really been a huge fan of Goken. I wish he could stack up he can stack up the Steel Thunder passively as well, but if you want to rack it up quickly to obviously make it more viable, you want to be using his C2 especially. And if you're pairing with Akuma, it means you're losing that Raging Demon. And that's why if you want to play with them, you want to play manually, because initially you want to focus on using his C2 and allowing Akuma to actually stack up his own special, so that when you unleash his C2, it is very important, because for it to actually let his C2 be major, you want to make sure that it is the Shun Goku Satsu version and not the regular Shun Gokusatsu. It's a Shun Gokusatsu. That's the one you want to get, and that requires a bit of stacking up for you to actually achieve that, right? But let's go back to the character at hand. Sorry, I've been distracting myself with this other team, but I want to just establish something real quick. C1s are very important for tanks and support, and he seems to be doing the right job already. He's already on the right track, because he's going to give you that protection as well as, I believe, healing too. So it says when charging. Oh, hold on, let's go back here. Charge whirlwind power, then launch a fierce strike at nearest enemy, dealing damage equal to 230% of attack. When the charging begins, obtain 2 stacks of a shield that can block damage one time. After attacking, grant all friendly fighters 1 stack of a shield that can block damage one time. This shield lasts for 8 seconds. Okay, while charging, obtain 3 stacks of a shield that can block damage one time. Nice. And of course, after attacking, heal all friendly fighters for HP equal to 20% of suit Abel's defense. So you're not just getting defense, you're also getting healing as well. This guy is already looking like a game changer for the tanks. However, remember, if you're using E100 as your tank, if you're going to use this move, you're going to miss out on E100's interrupt, but it is not dependable as B-Zangief's interrupt, so it might be a small trade there. And of course, Abel is rocking the tank mode for the wind faction, and even if you don't get the interrupt, you might at least have some survivability. But of course, if you're dealing higher level bosses or higher level opponents, then chances are that the remaining combo is probably going to wipe you out. But this is a good start. And then for the C2, grab the nearest enemy and strike them 5 times, dealing damage equal to 390% of attack. Each strike restores HP equal to 150% of defense. Okay. All right. So as you're attacking them, you're healing him. So he seems to be a major healer and also defense. Shield provider, and that's why, like I mentioned before, he doesn't have any special mechanic in terms of like some burn, some shock, or whatever, bleed, all that kind of stuff there, or any special keywords that might describe his move that's dealing. But he's going to be very, very efficient in just being a defense and healing unit. Okay, and probably will take over your Elena in your Thunder faction, but we'll see about that. Each hit has a 30% chance to dispel one debuff from the fighter. Oh, that actually is amazing. But I believe it's going to be from him and not from everyone else. Each hit has a 30% chance of granting all friendly fighters one stack of a shield that can block damage one time. This shield lasts for 8 seconds. So this is actually even amazing. Regardless of whichever option that you pick with the one or the two, you are almost guaranteed to get a shield. With the one, you're definitely going to get a shield for sure because 100%. But with the two, it's going to be obviously a probability case. But regardless of that, this already puts him on the right track as an amazing tank to be used for sure. So let's go to the fighting spirit. Okay, and the fighting spirit here. HP bonus of 24%, attack bonus of 12%, defense bonus of 27%, and effect resist of 18%. Alright, so the first one says this is going to be, of course, what it does, an assist unit. At the start of the battle, increase the assist fighter's healing rate by 18%, last until the end of the battle. I'm not really a big fan of that. Of course, if you pair this well with, when you have a healing unit, it's definitely going to even work better for them. But Abel already has the vibe of I'm not an assist unit. I pretty much need to be in the main lineup, at least for the Thunder faction. When you do have the +10, when a shield granted by Suit Abel to any other friendly fighter is attacked, Suit Abel recovers HP equal to 250% of Suit Abel's defense. This guy is just looking to to survive as much as possible, and that is pretty much deserving of someone who probably was in the military or something like that, being through war kind of stuff, it takes to survive that sort of scenario. Only this is pretty much supports that sort of situation there, right? Now before being attacked, there's a 30% chance to obtain one stack of a shield that can block damage one time. Okay, so before he gets attacked, chances are that when he gets hit, the shield comes up, and the trigger interval is 2 seconds. Huh? That is crazy. I like to see that in action. Before being attacked, there's a 30% chance to obtain one stack of shield that can block damage one time. Trigger interval is 2 seconds. After the shield expires, transfer it to the friendly fighter with the lowest HP percentage. The shield can be transferred one time. Who can refuse the power of greatness? All right. Exclusive to Suit Abel. Okay, so now let's go over to the next build, which is going to be the garage. The car is going to be worth it. Should one stat putting him in your lineup for guarding cars before he actually gets triple S. Let's see how it goes. Upon triggering Peerless Whirlwind, let's figure out what that is, because I think I didn't mention all the moves. Okay, go to this one here, this Silent Selfless Chant. Peerless. Okay, so Peerless Shield and 1 heart. So we're talking about using the C1. Want to make sure that we establish that real quick. So upon triggering Peerless Whirlwind, recover HP equal to 250% of defense for every second for 3 seconds. So obviously this is only going to work with the whirlwind that pops up with the C1. Increase HP recovery to 250% of defense every second. Also grant this effect to the friendly fighter with the lowest HP percentage. So the good thing about this one here is that unlike the regular Abel that is determined to protect everyone, while he tries to protect everyone, like with his C2 for example, in every other instance he's just trying to protect himself and the character with the lowest HP. So if you know where you have an instance whenever you're going against PvEs or even your PvPs, you have that one character that is very likely to die early, but they're viable as a result. You have an opportunity to pair this guy with such a character, and that should make them even more, even more durable in the fight itself. So that's pretty much it in regards to that. We're going to go over to the, test itself. Okay, we're going to test the analysis. We're also going to use that chance to establish the speed here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and before we start the trial, we're going to check it out here and we see what the speed is for sure. His speed reads 102. Typical of a tank, that's not a problem at all. But before we actually proceed here, I believe my tank is one of the strongest, if not it's one of the strongest. It's on par with my power characters in the fighting heart. So that means we should expect to have them pull some punches. And this actually would be a good thing for me because in most cases, a lot of us, it is tough for you to spread all the love across all the characters. It's also tough for you to decide to go for fate gems instead of any other kind of stuff when you have the opportunity to pick up this option of fate gems, the cards and everything else. But fate gems should start to become a priority for me soon as well. When it comes to any opportunity to just pick up stuff, I'll probably be looking at fate gems. I'm not going for fate gems initially because not because I don't want to prioritize it, but because it seems like the fate gems I'm going to be collecting appears too small for areas that I have the chance to like gather as well. So that's just the only reason. But it's 30 here, meaning, and this is a tank that heals, meaning we should expect good support. The strategy is going to be simple. I'm not even going to cap on this. We're going to be using this guy and be spamming his C2 as often as we can. We're having to see how his start and everything comes into play, but he's a tank, so I don't expect him to carry the team. I expect him to support the team properly and help us survive. Okay, so let's see how this works out as we go into the limited trial experience. This should be his. Okay, we're also going to have a chance to get all these nice rewards here, and of course start to stack up our A frags once again, and hopefully by next month, by January, we can actually have a better, we can have a better draft day. We still have, the invitational tickets to come as well, which we should be gathering once the FPG battle starts. So we're still going to have one more, I'm sure, this month before we look forward to next year or next month, however we want to take it. So let's start with the first battle here. Everything's established. Want to look at the caliber of the characters. As you know, we didn't really go into that depth when we're dealing with Rufus, probably because it was a legend character, and based on the way his kit reads, he's also a free gift. They're like, there was no point in going too deep. But this is a character you hope to invest in, or at least hope you have to invest in if you hope to get him. So let's have a look at the character and let's see what it is. Okay, first one, I'm not saying he's a free gift, but it seems that might be the case for now. That's what it looks like it. But more importantly, he's a legend character, so we'll see how that goes. But let's go right ahead and let's look at this one. It says Gal as the first person here. That's decent. Okay, now we have to travel all the way. That was an error. I didn't mean to tap that. E100 third, E100 fourth, Jury, good one, and back to Dudley. So nothing too spectacular with regards to the caliber of the opponent, but you have to understand that he's a tank, so his job is just to protect. So we have this first lineup here. We're going to put Gal for sure. Damage dealer. We're not going to put any healer because we don't want to waste that slot. We want to just make sure we can put people who actually can get the job done. And of course, who wants to waste the opportunity to have a fast start. So I'm going to put B Zangief there. That should give us the edge over the opponent. It should give us an easy win based on the kit that I read. Okay, but let's observe. I want to go to 1 star because I'm very curious as to, there you go, who did that. That was what I was trying to figure out. I want to figure out whose attack. I think it was his attack. So we're going to check it out again. Apologies for that slight delay there. B Zangief can go in. Gal next, and Chun-Li can stay at the rear or the tag team position. Alright, so Zangief has attacked, nothing happened. Gal has attacked, but when Gal attacked, the whirlwind came. Hold on. When Gal attacked, okay. Oh, this guy's looking strong already so far. That's one thing I also need to start paying attention to. We don't really pay much attention to what their life rate is, and I'm going to be doing that going forward after the E100 one, because what I want to do is I need to figure out what the average health is like. So we can actually determine if this is a good amount of health. For example, the average speed, we kind of have an idea what the average speed is like, but we need to establish a number. So when we start to look at characters, we can also tell, oh, what's their damage output like? Are they already in the high end or low end and that kind of stuff? We're going to go deeper. We're going to use that as a new feature going forward next year. Okay, but let's continue going back to what I want to confirm here, which is when the first regular attack occurs, does he have to be his? So we need to observe. We put on 1 speed right now, so let's see. Bizangiv typically has a first start there. Gal has done his attack. That whirlwind popped up. So I think it might be, what I don't understand is that it did work out for Gal and it worked out for, of course, himself. So maybe it is the first person and his own as well, but every other, like Bizangiv didn't get to unleash that whirlwind. So I'm going to go right ahead. We're going to look at this, get these guys in one more time. This time we're about to go battle. Appreciate your patience while we had to observe that particular skill there. But as it says here, summon a whirlwind that strikes enemies in an area 5 times, dealing damage equal to this. After, no, this is the attack. We're looking at the passive here. When attacked, unleash your whirlwind that strikes target. Okay, so that makes more sense. So unless you were with the first normal attack of the battle, that was Gal performed the first normal attack of the battle, and then he got attacked, and that's why the other whirlwind popped up. So that clears everything. So let's go to the actual battle and let's get things done. Okay, so we're gonna go right ahead. Start with oh, I'd love to start with Chun-Li. It's all good. Do this, use him, Chun-Li, and this. Woo! Come on, where's your shield, boy? You lost the plot. I don't know why you lost the plot there. We could have won that, but I actually want to start with Chun-Li. So I'm going to put the Gal in the tag position. Alright, so let's have a look and see how this works this time. Okay. AoE. Shield, come on. Get them in, and then lightning. Yeah. Come on, the shield stopped it. Yeah, nice stuff. So the shield doing its job. However, you can see that they can overwhelm you, and then you lose that shield. But we apply the shield again, so we're good, and this should protect us for sure. If he attacks us, he's probably going to get it. There you go. I don't even need to attack him. There you go, like so. Pretty nice. And don't forget, he was almost out of health. We didn't even have to heal him. The fact that he already has all those perks, the moment he threw the whirlwind, man, he could heal himself too. So that pretty much is dope. So easy stuff there. Okay, we've already established the key stuff I wanted to confirm, which is how the whirlwind works in the first battle. So whoever attacks first is doesn't have to be him. So that has been confirmed. So in this case, again, we're going to try and assemble a line of thunder units while trying our best to avoid a support. And that's because we're going to use C2. Like I really believe that is the main move. If I find anything else, or if we're forced to use any other move, I'll let you know for sure. This one here, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to buff. I'm going to use C2, and I'm going to apply this, and then we can now use this. That buff is insane, guys. It really helps. You know, mommy dials him. Never sleep on that buff. I said it before. I'll say it again. If you do the C2 without the buff, you can tell the difference. And because you have the shield when you buff, you don't have to feel the detriment of not attacking with your move initially. Let's go again with him. Do that, and let's light him up. Didn't have a chance to, didn't need to anyways. Can see things are looking easy and straightforward if you're going against regular folks. However, you have to understand this. This is going to be applicable to when you are actually facing your level. If you're going against a level that is like, you know, when you're in the higher ends of the PvEs, you know, the challenges, obviously the opponents there are going to just rip you apart. So let's try something. This is a nice opportunity for us to give Elena the C1, and let's see what he can do with his C2. Okay, let's see if he actually is anything because we still have the chance of getting a shield regardless, so we can actually heal ourselves and get a chance of a shield. And don't forget, passively grants you a shield as well, so he's not that's all bad. We're going to use Ivory first of all. Use Elena to heal us. Use him this time around, and I use Ivory to just get shit going. All right, let's go again. This is almost like extra protection there. Use Ivry. Ivry is definitely Mad Ryu. Apologies, would definitely be amazing. You know, with this lineup here because you don't have to worry about his loss of health. This is a good partner for Mad Ryu in case for those of you who have given up on him. As you can see right now, he is definitely not looking like he's losing any health. He's just having that extra bar there. So this is a perfect character to pair with Mad Ryu, even more so than you would with Elena. So I'm trying this C2 instead. But what is happening here is because I'm depending a lot on durability. It's taking me a longer time to clear out the team. So let's go and take things out the way we would if we don't care about durability, right? But we're going to alternate it based on, how much attack we're taking. I don't think we will need to take worry that much about the attack, but we're going to go right ahead and where's the last person? Try and get things cleared out this time around. Okay, we tried the durability option. We can see that we barely lost any health, but we don't need too much of that. When we need it, we'll go that route. So let's go now. We only need this C2 here. Use this, and then Ivry, take the first one out. E100 will do that attack, no problem. We're gonna get you again. He's already healing up. We need to be quick. Come on. They're not letting anybody heal. And now let's get them this time. And now spam the rest. Spam them. Oh, E100 is the one who's in the line. It's all good. We're not too worried. Okay. Let's try and throw some silence, see if it works. I didn't work as much as I would like. And then, how did you miss that? Come on, man. And his desperation is really, really triggering as quickly as possible. His health has grown again. So let's try. Oh boy. This is not good. This is not good at all. We're not going to make it. That is crazy. If anything, this might be a chance to look for someone that can actually buff. You know what? Don't forget, we're trying to work with whatever turner lineup we have. Some people out there probably are just stuck with this squad here. We're going to try a different alternative mode. We know if we add other characters, we'll definitely succeed. That will add more AoEs. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to depend less on Mad Ryu and more on her. So let's go. And that means I'm going to use Mad Ryu's Hurricane Kick, which is definitely going to be very strong because of the soul power. Well, I don't know if soul power is actually in effect for these characters. That's actually one thing that we don't have no idea. If it is, that might actually explain why E100 is super tanky. Because, man, he is struggling to get E100 out of the way. Poison is struggling. She is really struggling to inflict any damage. I think I'm just going to depend on. Oh. Wow, we're not going to make it, guys. This is not a balanced unit. At least this. What am I doing? This actually begs the question. This actually answers the question that you can't have. Like I said before, you don't want to waste the support with this person. So we're going to assume that we have an alternative option when it comes to, tanks. Or rather, alternate option to just having a support with Elena. So we're going to use somebody else. Let's use Chun-Li. Let's see how this changes things. Get the AoE going. Use that. There's a Ryu there. Get AoE. All I know is that the durability, the shield, everything is just popping up at random, which is amazing. Come on, man. Get E-Hunter out of the way, man. Get E-Hunter out of the way, man. His shield, his whirlwind is not really, you know, detrimental from a damaging standpoint. Come on, you got this. Oh, don't let E-Hunter get the desperation going, man. We need. What am I not doing right? I'm supposed to be. One of Chun-Li's moves should be giving us, you know, more. Come on, I think that's it. Come on, Ivor, you get him out of there. Okay. AoE is definitely required to get rid of this particular team unit there. Of course, Mario was the MVP there, but still, without those other guys, he probably would have been stuck there as well. So far, what we are not worried about is losing. We're just worried about clearing the team out. That is very, very awesome. That means as a tank, he is doing his job. It reminds me when we were running Goken, and at first it was more like we didn't have to worry about losing. We weren't worrying about how quickly could we win the battle. That's a sign of a good tank. And it looks like we're having oh, I'm trying to remember if Rich E-Hunter is a tank as well. We'll definitely be looking at that next for sure. But let's go right ahead and let's try and complete this because we're pretty much close to the end. We don't have much examples. Oh, okay, we do have a decent amount of Thunder faction units, but we have to pair them with a non-Thunder faction. I'm going to be greedy enough to try and rush things and put her in there instead. Put Blanket out there. Actually like a shock. Put Avery out there. I mean, Mad Ryu. So let's go right ahead and let's get started. This is definitely a very durable team with Elena and E-Hunter. We're going to go right ahead and just try and get rid of Elena quickly. Hopefully we can. Put that shield there. Put some shock in there. Put some extra shock in there as well. Come on. She's healing too fast. You guys are too slow. Let's go again. Let's do some blanket stuff. Let's use him. Let's use Ryu to see if we can. Yep, that's what I want. Get rid of those single characters. Okay, let's go. 35%. It's crazy how time just goes too fast this time. Come on, did you get her? Come on. Did we get somebody else? Yes, we did. 19 seconds to go. This is really this is high pressure stuff. And his desperation is really kicking in. Now, unfortunately, we didn't do it right. We're gonna have to try again. We're gonna use the same squad, but I know obviously we're trying to make sure that we can show the viability of Mad Ryu, but I think we need some of these other guys more than we need Mad Ryu in this particular lineup here. So we're gonna go right ahead and we're gonna be focusing on those other guys' moves and only just using Mad Ryu's, see, you know what? Yeah, I think so. Let's go. Let's try E-Hunter. Let's see what Shock can do. Okay. Okay, so now we're just focusing on a lot of shocks, even from Viper. But as you can see here, if we're doing that, we're giving Elena a chance to keep on influencing the game. I'm not a big fan of that. Okay, we lost that shield there. Come on, get your health back. Okay, he's doing that. Let's go again. We need to get rid of Elena, man. She is. Get that shield. Get more stuff again. Maybe I should have gone with Mad Ryu. That's where he is very dependable. At least he gets through one person once it's his turn. I think we've lost this one already. In that we didn't lose, but we don't get to win. So this one is already getting a little bit tough. I'm not even sure if Viper is one I want to use next. We're gonna put as much Thunder as we can still, but I'm gonna do something else. Okay, we're not gonna leave Blanca in there. I think I need Avery use combo to get some things going as well. So let's go him. Let's do this. Actually, I made a mistake. I should be combining the shock with Ivyu's Shuriken. Okay, come on, you need to help yourself. Okay, good stuff. Get the shock in. Get some Hurricane Kick. Got some flames. Ooh, we lost our tank. That's okay. Guess we can use all the arsenal that we can get. Man. Iana doesn't perform this great for me though. The way he's performing right now in this mode, he doesn't perform this great for me. That is the crazy stuff. Yeah, this is definitely not a win. Let's go right here. Let's put her back. I wish we had a buff unit. He protects, he heals, but he doesn't buff, so that's fine. Let's see how he goes this time around. I'm being stubborn with using Mad Rio still. At least don't have to worry about him losing his health, but he's his damage enough to take us further. I know what I'm going to do this time around. Let's go her, go him. Get that thunder in there. You're soft. Get Rio there, Mad Rio there to try and break you off. Come on, okay, let's do multiple of this. We lost the tank. Well, he's not surviving a lot in this one. This is pretty much a very, very tanky team and unit. So we're going to try. Do I want? Okay, yeah. Let's just focus on her. Let's focus on her being the main target there. I actually want to start with Blanca. Start with his thunder, so we can actually try and at least drop the defense of the opposing team. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this one seems to be pretty tough. We're gonna come back to that for now. We don't have enough Thunder team, but also we already know that I want to see Elena and A100 or any other tank paired up. It tends to be a huge deal. So we're gonna go right ahead. We have a team of Thunders here. However, once again, we are dealing with a bunch of tanks, and A100 is more of a tank than Aiden, according to this lineup here. But does that mean we miss out on the chance of the Thunder, the Whirlwind rather? We're gonna see for sure. Let's go. Let's go here. Go this arrow. Load this arrow, and then, whoo! What a useless tank. Come on, get her out of there. And once you get rid of that tank, we should be home and dry, regardless if we get rid of A100 or not. I used his C1 this time around. Maybe I should actually consider using his other moves and not just focusing on his C2, right? Because, you know, it could be useful. Because this combo here is looking nice. Okay, so we're able to get that cleared. Let's pick up our box. We don't want to play it again just because we want to get the box. Convoy here. Second to the last one should be the last, but you know what? I think we can beat all these guys, and then we can now go back to who we're dealing with. Team of Thunder lineups. That's what we're going for. And I'm going to try using the C1 again because it did show us pretty neat and impressive. Okay, so let's see. Let's use this. All right. Come on. Oh, I panicked and I used get out, but I think this should be enough. So we have just one person now with enough time. So that's good. Yep, we already know we're going to win, so I just do some random moves, picking them up, and we're able to succeed. So now we have one more that is proven to be a pain in the fill in the blanks. All right, so let's see what we can get out of this time. We didn't use his combo before, so we are going to start doing that now, and hopefully that gives us the result we want. So this time I'm going to try to use moves as much as possible. Meaning I'm going to use this combo, I'm going to use the C2, and then let's see how that helps us. Blanca, come on. Naturally, he well, even though he hits massively, Elena is getting them back up. It's just, yeah, that's not it, man. That move is not going to be strong enough. We need strong characters. Let's get new folks in. Okay, enough of this wallowing about. We need to get this thing cleared out. This is the last one here, and I will tell you what my final verdict is on this analysis that we have gone through together. Really slow. Here we go. The problem is that we don't have any follow-up, to take over. So I know what we're going to do now. We don't have any. We need to make sure that we have almost a follow-up to before E100 can heal. That is the strategy, and to prove that, I'm going to go right ahead and stick to my Thunder crew and just put who is required when necessary. All right. So let's go. We're not going to attack on like one. We're going to attack on two, close to two, so that by the time we're attacking, we enter two. So that's going to be the plan. So let them rock, and hopefully the good thing is Adon does do his shield passively. We do need health, so I'm worried for Abel, but he did heal himself. Perfect stuff there. So let's go. Abel, shock, Ryu, go. Let's go. Shock again. Ryu. We didn't succeed after the two combo hits there. Wow, that was pretty much a waste. Maybe I used the wrong crew as well. Like, I need to go shock. That's what I need to do. Shock. So if I need to go shock, that means Ryu is gonna have to miss out. So a mad Ryu has to miss out. I keep mixing the two names up. I don't think I know anyone who doesn't do that. We're gonna pile it up again. Right, let's go to +4 to get things up real quick. We lost our tank. It's all good. And then we didn't get a chance to even do our combo. Great. And that actually even works to our detriment. If we lose our tank, that means we're one man down, and we're going to struggle to actually build a combo. So we go again. If we don't succeed here, because we're already getting to a lot of minutes right now, we're just going to wrap it up here because we actually have our verdict. We got what we need here. This is just going to be the only thing that is pending for us to complete the mission. But we have confirmed durability. We're just trying to, the only thing we have to obviously worry about, it's not going to be his own fault or problem, right? So I'm not going to take this away from him. All right, okay, we almost got someone out of the way, but she refused to go. Okay, so let's just wrap it up here. What's my take on the character? We're gonna go back to him real quick here. I actually would have loved to play more with him, but I think this is sort of like the detriment of combining, both the analysis and the review together. Or like I said, let me know if this is the way you guys like it. If you don't mind the extra time, I appreciate your comments and your feedbacks on these videos. But let's wrap it up here. As a tank, this guy's amazing. He is really amazing. Probably going to be the go-to tank going forward, and I really mean it. You're better off using, Zangief and E100 in the assist slots in the Thunder faction. For every other faction, definitely an amazing tank. awesome pairing with Mad Ryu. As you can see, don't have to worry about Mad Ryu dying anymore. That was people's number one mistakes when it came to Mad Ryu. You have this problem solved if you get Suit Abel. Easy peasy. And he is a worthy tank who's going to also heal you guys as well. And of course, trying to protect you with his shields as often as possible. Um, Otherwise, that's pretty much it from me, guys. Let me know if you liked the video. Let me know if it is not too long for you. I've had to talk for quite a bit to sort of occupy the time as well, but because of how interesting this character is, and of course some of the other characters in the game in general, it's not been a huge deal to sort of take on that. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you for tuning in and for watching. Let me patient throughout the video. Make sure you like and subscribe on the channel. If you don't like it, let me know what you think. Everything is welcome because we're trying to make sure that this channel continues to be entertaining for you guys. Otherwise, it's been your boy Shinryu, and this is me signing out. Peace.